Hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon card fans. 24/7 here again for Pokemon Cards 24/7 with a Pokemon Black and White Noble Victories box opening video brought to you by ToyGamingEmporium.com. We got our booster case in yesterday, so that's 6 boxes total. This will be box number 1. I will likely get them all open on this channel, plus one of them will be open on the Penguin Chick 86 channel, my fiance's. If you want to see the mail day video where I got this, check out my Me No 3 channel, as I did a mail day video on that channel just yesterday. Actually, I'm not sure if I've uploaded that yet, but it'll probably be there when you're seeing this video, so check that out if you want to see what else I got in that mail day. But for now, we'll get this open up. Each pack should include an online code, like with the last set. 36 packs per box, so let's just get into this here. This will likely be a 2-part video. Part number 2 will probably be uploaded on Sunday or Monday. Depending on when you're watching this part, it may already be there. And then after I get maybe 2 boxes opened, I'll try to start doing the rest of the box breaks where I just open packs that have the hollows in, where I crack the code as I do with most sets. So, we'll do the left-hand side today. Let's just see here how the resets look. Looks like it's an interesting box at least, so I'm not sure how the code's going to work on this one. Because, like if I just move those packs to the front there, you got the same pack. There's not enough packs between there, so this looks quite odd. I'm going to go like this, because that's at least a traditional reset there, AB type situation. But it's not like ABCD throughout, so not sure if we'll be able to crack any codes in here or not. But since you get a code in every pack now anyway, which helps the value of packs that don't have like hollows and stuff in, it's not that big of a deal anymore. But oh well. And I will say, I will likely pronounce a lot of these names wrong, as I probably did with my previous video as well. A lot of the names in this set are just a lot more difficult than usual for Pokemon. So if you want to politely correct me on ones I get wrong so I can try to correct them for future videos, please do so. But please don't be very rude about it. So we got Timpole, Dino, Yamask, Carablast, Vanillite, Stunfisk, Amoonguss, Fracture, Reverse Hollow Amoonguss, and our first rare is a Hollow Bisharp. I'll stick that in soft sleeve. And in the mail day video where I got this as well, I got a case of the soft sleeves, so I'll try to get those added to the website within the next few days. They'll be 97 cents per pack plus shipping. I may put like 5-pack lots, 10-pack lots, etc. on there as well. But shipping will be rather expensive, especially if you're international, unless you're buying a bunch of other stuff. So just be aware of that, so you're not like shocked at checkout when you see the shipping cost. But you'd see that before you complete and confirm checkout anyway. Got Elgium, Golett, Petilil, Blitzel, Fungus, Heatmore, Zweilous, Minchow, the Reverse Hollow Super Rod, and a rare Excelgor. Oh yeah, I usually put these cards back in the pack when I'm done. I thought something seemed off. That way, after I'm done with the video, I can record. I can quickly write down what I got in each pack and try to break a code that way as well. And let's see, the hollow was in the first pack, so slide that back in there. Alright, sorry about that. Back to the opening here. Our third pack. 1, 2, 3, and 2. And after I do the first box in its entirety, if I do future boxes where I open every pack or whatever, I would like to skip all the commons because you'll have seen them all in this video anyway, and I'll refer back to this one. This pack, you can see the centering is off. The left side is much more narrow. I can't tell on that one because it's the single color border, but you can see the border on the left much thinner than the border on the right. Interesting. So you got Tynamo, Axew, Mienfoo, Larvesta, Timber, Cover Fossil, Cryogonal, Swaloon, a Reverse Hollow Yamask, and a rare Cofagrigus. Something. And 1-inch attack, especially I saw this used in the pre-release. Damagrigus with 3 eyes and real, that's weird. You move all damage counters from one of your benched Pokemon to the defending Pokemon. So I saw someone use that in the pre-release where they just moved like 100 damage off of one of their like stage 1s or stage 2s onto the defending and knock them out. Thought that was kind of a interesting attack. especially with cards in the modified format like Uniclus that can move damage counters around. He could have some use, but still likely won't see very much play. But can be an interesting card to play around with. Got Solosis, Larvesta, Panseer, Litwick, Timber, Cryogonal, Mean Chow, Cover Fossil, Reverse Hollow Escavalier, which is a rare, and a Hollow Cobalion. That's actually a pretty playable card, I think. The second attack, Iron Breaker, the defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So for your opponent to attack, they either have to be knocked out by this attack, which is highly possible, or retreat so they can actually attack. And being a metal type, if you put special metals on there, you can get your resistance up by up to 40 if you have 4 special metals on there, which wouldn't be the common thing for you to do, and all that easy to do, but still could see some good plays. He can survive with a couple special metals, even if he only lasts for 2 or 3 attacks. He'll like get a couple prizes. So 1, 2, 3, and 2. Got Elgyem, Golett, Petilil, Blitzel, Fungus, Palpitoad, Eviolite, possibly the best trainer in the set. I think it's already getting like $4 or $5 each on eBay at least. That and N are the 2 best trainers in the set. Swadloon, Dwebble, and a Victini, the only Victini in the set that is not a hollow. And all the Victinis, even that one I think on eBay, are getting at least $5 or $6. So Victini seems to be quite the popular Pokemon. Kind of like Charizard is. No matter how good or bad the card itself is for playing, just because it's Charizard, it always sells for a premium. It's like Victini may be the same way. Got Kirablast, Timpole, Litwick, Frillish, Tynamo, Durant, Bisharp, Simisear, Reverse Hollow Heatmore, and a rare Vanilluxe. And Double Freeze attack is quite interesting. You flip 2 coins, and if either of them is heads, the defending Pokemon is paralyzed, meaning they can't attack or retreat. So, and most of the time with 2 coins you'll get 1 head, so it'll only do 40 damage, but can be good for kind of stalling out your opponent in that too. You can probably build some sort of decks around that as well. But again, won't be the most playable card ever, and won't see a whole lot of play, but could be a fun card to try out in different things. Larvesta, Panseer, Litwick, Timber, Tynamo, another Eviolite, nice. Heatmore, Durant, a Reverse Hollow Trubbish, and a Hollow Victini with V-Create. For that one, if you have a full bench, as it says if you have 4 or fewer bench Pokemon, this attack does nothing, does 100 damage. So as long as you have your bench full with 5 Pokemon on it, you're doing 100 damage for just 2 energy. Only 70 hit points, obviously, but can still be good for like speed or Haymaker type deck. Kind of like in the olden days with Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, all that good stuff. Scyther. Back in the Basin Jungle days. Fungus, Blitzel, Yamask, Axew, Petilil, Lampent, Crustle, X-Transceiver, Reverse Hollow Elgyem, and a rare Seismitoad. One, 2, 3, and 2. Yamask, Elgyem. Looks like this pack is off center again as well. Golett, Petilil, Blitzel, X-Transceiver. Only the commons though. Vanillish, and the other good trainer in the set. Especially if you're running a deck that typically loses the first few prizes. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Then each player draws a card for each of his or her remaining prize cards. So mid to late game, if you're down, say 4 prizes to 1, your opponent would draw 2 cards and you would get 5. So you get a nice hand advantage that way. We reverse Hollow Cobalion, very nice. And a Hollow Rare Conkeldurr. So you read the ability in that there. Gets plus 20 HP for each fighting energy attached to it. So with 4 fighting energy, you'd add 80 hit points. He'd be 220 hit points. So, but if you make it to Psychic, with a lot of Gothitelle and stuff out there, which may be reduced with this set coming out, but Psychic is not one of the more favorable weaknesses to have right now. but still could have some stuff revolve around it, I'm sure. Not an unplayable card by any means. Alright, we got Dynamo, Elgium, Golett. So we get a lot of Golets. Another Elgium, the one we don't usually get though. Mean Foo, it's a fun name. Crystal, Rocky Helmet, Bisharp, a reverse hollow X Transceiver, and a rare Cryogonal. Yeah, there we go. One, two, three, and two. Pawneard, Trubbish, Stunfisk, Swaddle, Litwick, Rocky Helmet, Palpitoad, Audino, Reverse Hollow Reuniclus. This is the better of the two that are in this set. Net Force does 40 damage times the number of Reuniclus you have in play. So if you have 4 Reuniclus in play, it does 160 for just 1 energy. It's a lot like the Beedrill that was legal format or 2 ago. So definitely a playable card. And then, ooh, got a full art looks like. The Victini. Let me get that in a sleeve and then take a closer look at it here. It's our first full art. There are 5 full arts in this set. And his ability, once during your turn you may flip any coins for an attack. You may ignore all effects of those coin flips and begin flipping those coins again. So if you have a coin that says flip a coin, heads or tails, this happens, and you get the result you don't like. If you got this in play, you can try that flip again. And then the attack, stored power, move all energy attached to this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon for 30. So obviously the ability is the big plus with that card. The attack, nothing really special about that. 30 for 2, and you move the energy off of him. He's not going to do a whole lot of attacking. But the ability is definitely useful in a lot of different decks with a lot of different cards. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Axew, Mean Foo, Larvesta, Timber, Yamask, Rocky Helmet, Audino, Crustle, Reverse Hollow Lampent, and a rare Conkeldurr. So there are 2 different of him, one's hollow and one is a non-hollow rare. Obviously. Elgium, Golett, Elgium, Mean Foo, Larvesta, Durant, Carafossil, Stunfisk, Reverse Hollow Rocky Helmet, nice, and a rare Volcarona. If you haven't already noticed, it seems like we're getting the same commons over and over and over, especially since some of them have 2 different versions, which is why after I do 1 full box break, I usually skip the commons because it just gets way too repetitive. Even within 1 box, by the time you get to the second half or back 4th or whatever of the box, and you've seen all the cards multiple times for at least the commons, it just gets really repetitive and boring in my opinion. So we got Solosis, Carablast with off-center commons again, Timpole, Litwick, Frillish, and the uncommons are back to normal, Duosion, Archon, Plume Fossil, a reverse hollow Virizion, which is normally a hollow. It was very nice for pre-release. With 1 energy you can draw 2 cards. And our rare is a Chandelure. With the ability, you may put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like, if it's the active. So, with True Retreat, it'd be hard to do more than 1 of those in a turn. But if you are playing a lot of switches or warp points or whatever, it could be interesting to use that multiple times in a turn. Since you can, it says that active Pokemon doesn't say that you can't stack them. So, if you got 2 or 3 in play, if you can get them all active within your turn, you can place damage counters with each of them. So you can end up doing a lot of damage in 1 turn, but you have to use a lot of resources in retreating or using switches, warp points, etc. So not all that feasible. But if you got one that's close to being knocked out, you might as well place 3, retreat it, and bring out another one, and do some extra damage that way at least. We got Vanillite, Shelmet, Frillish, Dwebble, Pawneard, Garbodor, Stunfisk, Mean Chow, Reverse Hollow N, that's going in a sleeve, very nice, and a Hollow Virizion. So we need a couple of sleeves there. I think the Reverse Hollow N's probably selling for at least $10, maybe upwards of 15 or so already. And a lot of people like to have all their cards foiled out in a deck, so with playable trainers like N and Eviolite, Pokemon Catcher, stuff like that. The reverse hollows always sell for a premium just because some people have the need to have all their cards foiled out and they can be extra hard to come by, so they sell for more. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Axew, Meanfu, Larvesta, Timber, Yamask, Plume Fossil, Palpitoad, Swadloon, Reverse Hollow Conkeldurr, and a Lilligant. Fungus, Pawniard, with off-centered comments again, Trubbish, Stunfisk, Seawaddle, Audino, Lampent, X-Transceiver, Reverse Hollow Timpole, and a rare Golurk. Would like to find a Kyurem. That's probably the best hollow in the set. And that's that Pokemon, FYI. We'll show you him in detail if and when I find one in a pack here. Probably won't be in this single pack, but who knows. I haven't counted how many hollows I got so far, so I don't know if there would be a hollow here or not. Got Larvesta, Fungus, Blitzel, Yamask, Axew, Fracture, Girder, Heatmore, Reverse Hollow Kiracosta, and our rare is a Jellicent. So that'll include part 1 of this video. Again, part 2 will be uploaded in a day or two on Sunday or Monday. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You can then get email alerts for our future videos, such as when part 2 is uploaded. Feel free to send your friend requests. We accept them all. Give us a big thumbs up for a great Noble Victories box opening part 1. Check out toygameonprime.com for your toy and gaming needs. I'll try to have singles up on the site for this set within at most a week, hopefully. I know I never even got Emerging Powers up yet. It's super busy, but I'll do my best to get this set up and then maybe Emerging Powers after that, actually. So check that out. I thank you all for watching. And FYI, there probably won't be annotations on this video because of the length, and I want to get uploaded ASAP. So I'll try to have an annotation on the screen during the end of this video here to click over to part 2 once that is uploaded for you guys to get to easily. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next video.